It's your man Bazooka Joe, Pittsburgh, PA. We in here. You watching the BeeShine. The first thing that inspired me was the Method Man video when he had the contact in with. It was just like when I seen that, man. It changed me forever. You know what I mean? Like Meth was definitely whenever I was a kid, man. But I mean, I listened to everything, but Meth is the one that made me be like, you know what I mean, want to rap. You understand what I'm saying? Like I listened to everything. I listened to West Coast, down south, but Meth was the one that you know what I mean. I have to say another one that was like monumental in it was Snoop, man. The Murder Was the Case joint. The song, just not the whole project was cool, but the song "Murder Was the Case" that was another one that was just like, yo, this is where it's at. I was just freestyling, like I was like 16, 17 year old in bars, clubs, just freestyling, throwing bars away. And my brother and Brick and DJ Chef, shout out Chef, the Point Blank fam, they was like, yo, like, what are you doing, man? Get in the studio. Then I went in the studio and I worked with E Dan and we just clicked. Me and E Dan just clicked. We did two projects. And then, that's whenever I was like, okay, let's go. Started hitting the gas on it. You know what I mean? They were really supportive. I never got any, bad feedback. And that's crazy you asked that too, because I was like, for the longest, I was like, I was scared to even like let anybody know that I rap. And then my sister and my brother, I would be stashing rhymes all through the house because I would write them on anything, inside of a cereal box, paper bag, anything, and whatever it was written on. They found it. And I remember walking in. I remember this like it was yesterday. Walking in the room, my sister had it in her hand. I remember thinking like, "Damn it, here we go." You know what I mean? Like they're gonna grab me up, and she was like, "Yo, this is hot," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I just started. You know what I mean? I just started pushing, and but I was too young to really do anything at that point. Well, at least I thought I was. I just did it as like a more of a way to vent. You know what I mean? I'll be having a bad day or a happy day, and I would just write it down. You know what I mean? I would write it down. There was a few opening for Snoop was big. Opening for KRS-One and MC Shan, that was huge. And opening for one all in one show, man. I opened for Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Brand Nubian. It was just, and that was just huge to me to share the stage with people that I looked up to since literally since I was a baby. You know what I mean? That was major for me. Doing the song with Cool G Rap, that was big. I connected with Domingo. My old management met him through Melanie, but her company's Lisa Gabrielle. Shout out to her. She plugged us, and me and Domingo. I went up there. From Pittsburgh to the Poconos. That's like a 6 hour drive. And up there they got it all laid out. You come up there for your session, they got, what I mean, places to sleep and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because they do big bands and all that, you know what I mean? They basically facilitate everything you need. So I stayed up there, I worked and me and Domingo, that's my people now. You know what I mean? Like music or no music, like that's my dude, you know what I mean? On a whole nother level. What I like the most is just telling my stories, getting things off my chest, you know what I mean, instead of penning it up, you know what I mean? Because eventually it will turn into a time bomb if you know what I mean, you let it build up. If you let it build up, you know what I mean, you're bound to explode. So it's like, people pay tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get shit off their chest, you know what I mean? I buy a studio block. I love whenever, people come up to me quoting verses, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I know I'm not the only person that went through these things. You know what I mean? So I know it helps me. So maybe, even if it only helped one other person, you know what I mean? To me, that's worth it. It's like, it's a win to me, you know what I'm saying? To know that, you know what I mean? I help somebody get through their day that they may not have made it through, you know what I mean? I just hope I'm able to do something for hip hop, man, just because hip hop has done so much for me. Like I said, even if it's just helping one person, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I mean, leave something my kids can be proud of, you know what I mean? Just leave something for the name. Leave something for my name, my legacy, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be great at when it's all said and done.